Welcome back to Master of the Miscellaneous. We're doing another MistWorld video today. We're going to go ahead and do a video for the Dryad Jungle dungeon over here in Orchid Woods Village. Look. Okay, we press G to check out the description, press E to check where we're at. 166, 156. So when you come to Orchid Woods Village, if you run here or you teleport here, it doesn't matter either way. You just go south from the entrance until you come into the tree hole mouth, and you're going to veer east as you come through the hole. So let's hit enter on this. Dryad Jungle, slightly difficult. So this one you can do 1 or 2 people. Definitely doable solo. I'm a healer or a tank is definitely preferred in here. There are tricks to do it without either of those, but a healer or a tank is gonna be the easiest way to do this solo. We'll go over some strategies as we get inside. The design of this dungeon is a little interesting. The best way I can describe it is it almost seems like a snowman laying on its side. So all the way to the west you have this open space, and as you run east the trees come in from the north and south to make this pinched off section, almost a little bit of a bottleneck on the road. And the same thing a bit further to the east as well. So it creates almost these 3 rounded sections side by side going from west to east. And then all the way to the east you have the boss section where you go through a locked gate that opens up and you go in and fight the boss and blah blah blah. But if you can find the road or the path, I forget which it's called, I think it's called a road, but if you can find that, then you'll go through the bottlenecks no problem. A lot of times I see melee characters get stuck in the bottlenecks where they go up and hit the trees and then they can't figure out how do I get further to the east or what have you. So important to bear that in mind. Let's check out our dungeon description. Man-eating plants in the Dryad Jungle. People who go in don't come out alive. Please go destroy the man-eating plants and their Dryad leader. Level 70, you can start doing it at 65. It gives turquoise metal for the 2-star attack metal. Oh, interesting. They included the tips on this dungeon. I think this is... I'll have to double check that. Other than the level 55 and under dungeons, I have not been seeing these tips. I will have to definitely go through and check that out. But it tells you this is an adventure dungeon. You can enter multiple times. It costs you 3 points when you complete it. But essentially, if you die, don't worry about it. Just quit the dungeon and start over. Like, I did multiple times when I was learning how to do the dungeon. If I died, I wasn't using a resurrection crystal. I would pop back in and try again, because I just don't see the point. You don't lose anything by dying in there. So I just go ahead and pop out and restart. Let's go ahead and hit S again. Yep, when your level is no more than 4 levels above the dungeon, so in this case it's a level 70 dungeon, so until you are 75, you can get the triple bonus for completion on the first run. Once you're 75, you cannot get that triple bonus anymore. So hit enter on return. I'm going to go ahead and enter. We're going to do a single enter. I'm going to start by targeting enemy. I'm going to go east, turn off. I don't know what that's supposed to say. It sounds like it's saying piranha. I think it's supposed to be Pyrenees, maybe? It's a type of flower of some sort. It's a level 70 ordinary monster. The stems are covered in hollow spikes. I'm gonna run east. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Running east. We're just now passing through one of the bottlenecks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Keep going east. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. If you hear that creaking off to our east, that is a branch. You can use that branch to climb up and hide. Personally, I don't use it unless I'm needing to heal. If you run east, you can use shift semicolon. You see the branch, shift semicolon again. That pond. That's our first target. So let's do left bracket, or shift left bracket. Put a beacon on that pond. And you want to be targeting by NPC at this point. Okay, run east. I'm targeting north with O. There's the pool of water. Okay, turn off the beacon. Now, target by enemy. There's these tree puppets. They have 404,000 HP. It's a level 70 elite monster. Tells you that it's immune to physical damage. It's also immune to magical damage. If you attack it, even with a crit, I didn't do crap. 403,009. Blah. You know what? We're just gonna turn on damage. 50. 49. I think that said critical 48, but we had the announcement at the same time. Yeah, critical 48. Completely useless. But, so what I usually do as sorcerer is target by NPC, run over here, climb the tree, hit healing surge, hit the tree branch, slide down, come back to the lake, or pond, and then work on this. Now, obviously, that's not going to work as well for someone who isn't a healer. That branch is a good spot to be able to jump up and get out of their reach for a while to heal up if you need to. Generally, as a non-healer class or a class who can't tank them, what you're going to want to do is run west, have them follow you, because they move fairly slow. Look. Yeah, so you would lead them west, get them all the way to the end down there, and then come running back. Use a fusion beast if you can. Get to the pond, and while they're coming at you, you work on this. So I'm going to hit G to check out the pond. It's just a pool of water, a sparkling pool of water. Hit enter. We hold the water in our hands. Continue. We're concentrating with magic to focus the water in our hands. Continue. It's converging into one point. We're going to press enter to continue. We're gathering it. Continue. The water that gathers appears to be solid. Continue. We're gathering more. It's taking shape according to our idea. Enter. We're gathering more water. Continue. We created a convex lens. So we're going to go southeast until we get to this road. Now we're going to follow the road east. There's more tree branches. We're going to shift semicolon. The dead wood. Put the beacon on it with shift left bracket. Come northeast. There it is. Okay, turn off that beacon. We're going to hit enter. Again, this is there's a branch nearby if you need to climb up. You can lead them off all the way to the west and then come back to do this. You can use Healing Surge and just tank them. That's what I did as a sorcerer. Obviously it works better as sorcerer priest because you have healing. You cannot break the process. So if you need to heal or run while you're in the middle of this, you have to start back over at the beginning. Or the beginning of the channeling process. You don't have to go recreate your lens, but you do have to restart the fire process. So we're going to hit enter. So we're hovering over the dead wood with the convex lens. Continue. We're adjusting the angle of the lens to light it. We're going to continue. A beam of light is passing through to set the wood on fire. We're adjusting the angle again. We're waiting patiently for the blip to get hotter. We're adjusting it again. We've got some smoke coming up. We're adjusting. And we've successfully lit it. And as you heard, all those guys just dropped. So if you listen, you can hear the crackling of the fire. So I'm going to go ahead and put the beacon on it again with shift left bracket. So I'm going to go southwest to the road. I'm going to go west, target by enemy, hit him. He's locked on us. We're going to go northeast up to this fire. There we go. Come back southwest to the road. Go west. There's another one. Hit him. Come on, puppet. Alright. Oh, he went east of us to block us. Alright, we're going to run east so he follows. As you can see, it's fairly easy to outstrip them. They don't move fast. Here he is. Come on. And he's dead. Turn off the beacon. As you can hear, the fire is no longer crackling. Once that fire stops crackling, the boss has spawned. We can also hear the footsteps to the east. So we're going to go south to the road. Okay. Now we're going to go east through this gate. Or door. Wooden door. There we go. Level 70 super monster, the Dryad in the jungle. Okay. Got the chest. And done. This one definitely takes a bit more doing. If you go solo, I've already explained different methods to do that. If you go with a team of 2, what I like to do, honestly, is one person grabs the puppet's attention and just runs off and has the puppets follow them. Because again, it's not hard to dodge them. It's really not. And so while you've got them chasing you around, your partner can do the lens, the fire, etc. I haven't tried it, but I believe the puppets stay locked onto you if you climb into the tree. So in theory, you should be able to get them locked onto you, climb the branch, and just keep them there while your partner does what they have to do. And then you don't have to worry about running around the whole time and so forth. Again, I haven't actually tried that method, but I do believe it is a valid methodology. So, I hope that video helped, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.